Stages provide a way to isolate forms and resources into different environments for a dev stage prod type of workflow. Stages are created within the context of the parent project or the live stage. A common enterprise type of workflow for your stages might look like this. The development stage is a dedicated stage to the developer function of the project where form development and integrations are first created. This is also useful to test out new software release versions from Form.IO, as well as provide an environment or stage where the developers can test out new form concepts and application changes. The QA stage is where new project versions are first deployed to test the form in a live type of application environment. Once the forms have been verified, the next step would be to deploy the project version into the live environment. The live stage is your primary stage that's connected to your application where your live forms and data reside. Each one of these stages can be connected to its own environment, which is helpful if you have different backends for your development or QA departments. To create a stage, navigate to your project and click the Stage dropdown found in the left-hand navigation bar. You can either create a stage from an existing one, which will copy all of the forms, resources, and settings from that stage, or create an empty stage, which will not include any type of form or resource. For this example, we've created a development stage and a QA stage. Again, once created, these stages will essentially act as their own project where you can have your own set of forms, resources, settings, teams, and connected environments. In this example, we have created some forms using the dev stage for our human resource application. The next part of the workflow here is the stage deployment. Our forms are ready to go for our development stage, and we want to create a version of that stage so we can deploy it to our QA stage for testing. Click the staging in the left-hand navigation bar, and then Manage Stages. Click the Create button, and give the version a semantic name. You can also give a description if you want to, and then click Create. After creating or deploying a stage, the stage version will then appear below the stage name within the dropdown. Now it's time to deploy our changes to the QA stage so we can test out the forms. Within the QA stage context, navigate back to the staging section and then click the Manage Version. You'll notice our 0.0.1 version that we created on our dev stage, so we're going to select that one and then click Deploy. Alright, our QA stage will now carry all of the forms, resources, and any settings that our dev stage had. It'll also include the version next to the stage name. And then once testing has been completed on this stage, the next step of the process would be to deploy this version to our live environment. All your versions can be managed in the staging section of the project settings, where you can create other versions, deploy, and delete versions as well.